This is a living, breathing piece of Alfa Romeo's racing history. Allora. The reality is that racing is in Alfa Romeo's DNA. They've been at it since 1911, and their victories on the racetrack have been used to uphold Alfa's status as a manufacturer of charming Italian sports cars ever since.
Without the BRM, the race was a foregone conclusion for the unbeaten Alfa Romeo team. And G. Farina, the fastest man in
This
Europe,
motorsport-driven approach was more important than ever during the 1970s, when an oil crisis, political unrest and high inflation weren't exactly conducive to a sports car bull market. Alfa's solution? Double down on their racing efforts. The Tipo 33 program won the World Sports Car Championship in 1975 and 77, and at the same time Alfa was preparing a return to Formula One, initially as an engine supplier and then as a works team by 1979. Alfa's commitment to racing during the 70s kept the brand aspirational. People admired their devotion to drivers' cars, and Alfa hoped that success on the circuit would translate to success in the showroom. And it was in this environment that the Alfetta GTV was born, a new coupe aimed at injecting fresh excitement into Alfa's lineup and carrying forward its sporting tradition. It was to be the flag bearer of Alfa's 1970s innovation. Except there was a problem. It was replacing the beloved Giulia GT, and that's a tough act to follow. But the Italians played a good hand. They got Giugiaro to design it, used the Alfetta platform to build it, and they made it practical. And this was all in the nick of time, as Alfa needed a fresh model to stay competitive against the likes of the BMW 3 Series and the Ford Capri. It was lauded as a driver's car, and its appearances on the rally stage and the racetrack only boosted its aura. Auto Delta, Alfa's competition arm, built a handful of Group 2 Alfetta rally cars for the 1975 season, and one of these wide-bodied cars, driven by Italian ace Amilcare Ballestieri, scored an outright victory at the Rally d'Elba. But it wasn't enough to keep the rally program alive, and so the GTV represents the final echo of Alfa's rally heritage. Instead, it was on the racetrack that the GTV would enjoy a more sustained role. In the British Saloon Car Championship, the precursor to the BTCC, the Alfetta GTV made its mark between 1977 and 1979, and that's where this car would see most of its action. It was campaigned by Alfa Romeo dealer-backed teams in the championship's production class category, and was driven by John Dooley and Rob Kirby against formidable competitors like Jerry Marshall and his Dolomite Sprint. The GTV platform truly reached its peak when the GTV6 won the 1982 European Touring Car Championship, but it was the 2-litre 4-cylinder version that really laid the groundwork. And because of its pedigree, an Alfa GTV owner in the late 70s could take pride in the fact that their car was kin to championship-winning machines. Well, that and the fact that James Bond used one as a getaway car in Octopussy. What I love about this car is the fact that it was driven by the legendary Richard Attwood, first Porsche factory driver to win Le Mans in 1970 at the 72nd Goodwood members meeting. And having spent an afternoon with Richard just makes this car a little bit more special. Under the bonnet is that characterful 2-litre twin-cam inline 4-cylinder engine, which sends power to the rear wheels via a 5-speed manual transmission. And being a period race car, it's got everything you'd expect. A cool Napolina livery, sponsorship stickers, a 3-spoke Momo Prototipo steering wheel, a full roll cage, and a single bucket seat. But aside from being a fully functioning race car, it's also a time capsule, a piece of Alfa Romeo history, and a ticket to experience the golden age of racing. Hopefully you enjoyed this little look into what is a rather wonderful Alfetta GTV. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment down below. This car is also currently for sale with DM Historics and available to view on Custodian, so make sure to go and check it out. And make sure to check out Custodian as well for all your car-related needs, whether that's insurance, you're looking to buy a new car, or you're just looking to manage the ownership of your current cars. I'll leave all the links down below in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.